What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles, California. Dodging the cold, the rain, and the wind. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered, bro. First things first, salute to the unfiltered nation. Salute to the unfiltered fam. Salute to the mod squad. Salute to all the Goonie Goo Goos. Run the likes up. Keep them likes at 50% of the audience. Last and certainly not least, tip your bartender, man. What's going on? I thought I'd come in, man, and chop it up with you guys for a little bit. Uh, it's been raining really, really strong here, and I got a chance to come outside. I was thinking about maybe blazing one for the nation, but the clouds is telling me don't do that. The clouds is telling me don't do it, bruh, because you ain't gonna enjoy it because it's gonna start raining. So let me go ahead and do what I do best, which is what? Whatever the hell I want. And what do I want? I want to chop it up with y'all, man. So let me go ahead and make it pop off, man. All right, man. Uh, I want to talk to you guys about a couple things, but first things first, man. Got a couple of birthdays that need to be celebrated. The first one is for the absolute GOAT of the NBA, the greatest basketball player of all time, Michael Jordan. I don't care about all these stupid things that they're trying to do, trying to mess this man's name up because he just won the NASCAR. He sued NASCAR. He beat them. He wins the Daytona 500. Now all of a sudden, all this crazy stuff. We understand it's not going to work. It's not working. Okay. Second of all, man, salute to my brand new head coach, Coach Clint Kubiak. It's his birthday today as well. Okay. It's also my uncle Alfonso's birthday today. Whole lot of birthdays on the 17th, bro. So let's get to it and get through it, you guys. I'm here to talk about what has started today. Okay? For those of us who understand the National Football League and understand that just because they're not playing football does not mean business is not being handled, that's why you're here. Okay? Because the average casual fan thinks nothing's going to happen until the draft. No, something happened today, which is called the franchise tag season has begun now. All right. So teams can franchise tag players. They can definitely put a do not disturb sign on the hotel door because you in there with Chloe and y'all ain't done handling y'all business. So check out times at 11. We don't want nobody trying to open up no doors around here. Time to put the sign up saying that these people do not inquire unless you're talking about a trade and some money. These players cannot be picked up. So we're going to go through the top 10 players that have been tagged, not tagged, officially tagged, but they are expected to be tagged. And they have between now and the beginning of March. Okay? For all of you guys out there, no matter what team you like, let's get these likes up. It doesn't matter what team you like, bro. We do not care about what team you like. What we care about is whether or not you know what the hell you're talking about. That's all we care about. Okay? You better understand that the NFL's fiscal year starts March 11th. Your fiscal year started January 1st. Their fiscal year starts March the 1st. March 11th, excuse me. What that means is right now, bro, if you want a player, a player and you want to make sure he can't be touched and he is eligible to be touched, you better throw this tag on his ass. Because if you don't, they could just cut and go somewhere. What you want to do is take that player, franchise tag him, and if you feel like moving him, because it's only a one-year deal, if you feel like moving him, then you can negotiate. You have more time to get to March to figure this out. So we're going to go through that right now, man, and we're going to find out who is considered to be the hot ones. And we're going to go from the 10th spot to the 1st. All right? So a couple of things you guys need to understand. Because a lot of people don't understand. There are two things that a lot of the casual fans don't understand. Let's get this up. Let's get these likes up. Number one, they don't understand salary cap. That's why you hear people want to make stupid trades. Oh, we'll trade you. Oh, for my instance, my team, the Raiders. Oh man, we'll trade you Max Crosby for 2 firsts, and you don't even know what your budget is. You don't even know what your cap number is. These guys are cash. When they start talking, they don't even understand how much it's going to cost. If he was to be moved, it would be a sign and trade, an extension on his contract. How much money do you got? It's always the people who don't know what they're talking about that talks the most. Second of all, the other thing that they don't understand is how the franchise tag works. Okay? Franchise tag basically means you're a player at this position. They want to keep you with them. And what they do is they take the top 2 or 3 salaries in that position class, and they use it as an average, and they'll give you an average salary for that 1 year. Okay? So if you franchise tag somebody, you don't get to pay them less than what is the top, I think it's the top 3 or 4 players in that position. So if you're a quarterback, they take that money and then they, whoever's the top, like Dak Prescott's probably the highest paid quarterback in the league per year. I think he's getting $60 million a year. And you take the top 4 salaries, you divide them by 4, you come out with an average. And then that average will be what you pay. All right. So let's go over that, because a lot of people think that their quarterbacks are getting overpaid. When you hear, oh man, he's not worth 40 million. Oh, this guy's not worth this amount. That guy's not worth this amount. Yeah, they are, bro. Because I'm going to tell you why. It's right here. You don't have to be good to get 40 million as a quarterback. That's the average number. Unless you're going to get somebody who's unproven, somebody, and you get what you pay for. All right. So the quarterback's franchise tag number is $46,073,000. Doesn't matter how good you are, bro. That is the number. I'm going to say it again real slow. The quarterback franchise tag number is a minimum. Now, you could pay over, but you got to pay at least $46,730,000 per year. That's number one. Wide receivers number is $26,595,000. Cornerback, $27,454,000. Offensive lineman, $27,188,000. Tight end, $15,881 million. And at the bottom of the totem pole is the running backs, and their average number is $14,153,000. And if anything's under that, you ain't franchise tagging them. So now you know the numbers. Now let's get into it. Coming at number 10 for the Indianapolis Colts, quarterback Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is scheduled to be franchise tagged. From what's being said, it could change. But he has a torn Achilles. We all know he got hurt. He was playing well. Danny Dimes was balling. He was playing well. Let's get these likes up, you guys, man. Hit that like button. Come on, stop it. Stop playing with yourself, okay? All right? Hit that like button. He has a torn Achilles, but it's still looking like they're going to pay him $46 million as a cap number. Looks like it's still going down, okay? You look at the Colts and what they got going on. I mean, Anthony Richardson, I don't know what the hell they're doing with him. It makes no sense. I mean, why don't they trade Anthony Richardson? Do something with the kid. The kid's just sitting there. If it was me, I wouldn't pay it. I wouldn't. I wouldn't pay it. I definitely would have. Okay, but the Colts can do what they want to do. But I'm just saying. So that's that situation. So that's number 10. Number 9, Jets. O-line, Elijah Vera He is scheduled to be at that $27 million dollar franchise tag. They're getting ready to franchise an O lineman. So explain to me why the Jets would do that. Okay, when you don't even have a quarterback, because they plan on doing something. The Jets are planning on doing something, bro. If they can't move that second pick, they're gonna do something. Okay, all right. So you got an offensive lineman that is as good as he is, as well as he played. That's 27 million. Number 8, cornerback from the world champion Seattle Seahawks, Tariq Woolen. Tariq Woolen looking like they're gonna franchise tag him, and if you watch the Super Bowl, you see him absolutely coating. I mean, he absolutely shut down your boy Stephon Diggs, bro. He got shut down for that cap number at $20,850,000. Woolen's a dog. Okay. The only thing about Woolen is he's kind of a hothead. Remember, he got those penalties at the end, and he starts getting those unsportsmans and all that kind of shit. But hell of a cornerback. So he's looking like he's probably going to be the guy. All right. Number 7, at linebacker, Jacksonville Jaguars, Devin Lloyd, $27.4 million. Listen to what I'm telling you. You think these guys are overpaid? That's an average number. Okay, 27.4 for a franchise tag linebacker. Okay, 27 million for an O lineman, 46 million for a QB, 26 million for a wide receiver. That's why you need cap space, bro. That's why you need it. All right. At number 6, let's get these likes up, you guys. Let's get these likes up. Okay. Number 6, tight end, Atlanta, Kyle Pitts. Good. He's good. See, it's already starting to drizzle. It's already starting. Okay. Kyle Pitts, $15,881,000. All right. Number 5, edge rusher, Bengals, Trey Hendrickson. For a lot of people that say they want to get him to match him up with, let's just say, my team. Why don't we get Trey Hendrickson on one side and then have Max on the other side? I'm going to explain to you why that ain't so easy to do. Trey Hendrickson, that cap number for the Bengals is $26.595 million. But the issue is that he got paid $29 million plus last year. So he's the guy that got paid the most because he got franchise tagged last year. 1 year, I think he got $33 million. How are you going to pay him less? How are you going to franchise tag him for less when he's one of the highest paid cats? That's the problem with Trey Hendrickson. It doesn't work if you're the best guy. If you're the highest paid guy from last year, you don't get to say, okay, well, we paid you 33 and the going number's 26. That's not going to work. You're going to have to pay him, which means it's probably likely 2 things. Either he's going to be traded, they're going to franchise tag him and try to trade him for somebody else to pay him, or they're just going to sign him to a 2-year deal or something, and or sign him to a 1-year deal like they did before. But the 26 million is not enough for Trey Hendrickson when he got paid 33 last year. He's not taking a $7 million pay cut because you're franchise tagging him. That's not going to fly. All right. Number 4, wide receiver, world champion Seattle Seahawks, Rashid Shaheed. Okay, 28,046,000. Shaheed. They talking about keeping him, bro. That is a bad boy. And to be honest, they got him for kibbles and bits. Okay, I know my boy Ant Cuts, who is a who dat, he is a Saints fan, they traded for Shaheed last year for a 3rd-round pick. Seattle got him for a 3rd-round pick, and now they're talking about franchise tagging him, but there is rumors that Seattle doesn't have the money because they're in a probate situation, okay? So due to the fact that they got to pay these probate taxes, the sister of Larry Allen, co-founder of Microsoft, who's been dead since 2018, they're trying to sell the team, all right? Because they don't want to pay all that money, all right? Like I said, man, just imagine your little sister. She didn't really like football, and you left her the football team. What's she gonna do? She probably gonna sell it, man. Go travel or something. She don't want to be in charge of no football team. She didn't even like football. Okay, but who else were you gonna leave it to? You damn sure wasn't gonna leave it to your ex-wife for her to mess it up. And your kids, they definitely didn't know what they were doing, so you left it to your sister. It is what it is. Okay, so Shaheed, all right, 28 million. As far as him staying there if they franchise tag him. All right, but we're hearing rumors that that may not be the case. All right, number 3, edge rusher, Eagles, Jalen Phillips. Okay, Jalen Phillips from the Eagles, 26.595 million. Okay, good edge rusher. I was even hearing some of the Eagles members on here were talking about, we'll trade you Jalen Phillips, a 1st and a 2nd rounder for Max. I was like, man, nah, dog, nah. Our best player is Max. Your best player is Barkley, Saquon Barkley. Call me when you want to talk about that. Oh, you don't want to talk about that? Hang up. Simple as that. They don't be trying to give us whatever you think you're going to give us for somebody. No, we ain't going for that. All right. Number 2, I'm good, and be ready to answer your questions. Okay. All right. Be ready to get to your questions because it's already drizzling out here and it's getting cold. All right. And you know how I do it. I will be out of here. Trust me. All right. Running back, Jets, Breece Hall. Okay. 14.153 million. The running back is so undervalued, it's ridiculous. It's bad. The running backs don't get paid at all, bro. They're like the lowest on here. Tight ends get paid more than running backs. Tight end gets 15,881,000. I mean, 15,881,000. Excuse me. Man, the lowest out of everybody. The old linemen are getting paid 27 million. The wide receivers are getting paid 26. Okay, the cornerbacks could get anywhere between 20 million to 27 million. Running backs getting 14.1, bruh. Horrible. Okay. And if I was Breece Hall, I wouldn't want to be franchise tag. I'd want to be moved. They don't want to pay. Like I'd want to leave if I was Breece Hall, because why stay for them to franchise tag me for me to get 14 million, bruh? That just, it is what it is. All right. And the number one expected with the franchise tag tracker, Matthew Shack Unfiltered franchise tag tracker on NFL, is wide receiver, Dallas Cowboys, George Pickens. Now, Pickens' situation is a little different. Okay, let me explain to you why it's a little different. Number one, when I came on this channel and tried to tell you guys, put a 1 in the chat, and that means everybody that was here, you better put it in, because I'm telling you something that I told you. I told you guys that we needed to be trading for George Pickens from the Steelers at the beginning of the year. I told you guys. I told you George Pickens, but no, you didn't want to listen to me, man, like you always do. I don't want that clown Shaq. I don't want this. I don't want that. Let me tell you what you didn't want. Oh, man, he's this. Oh, man, I told you he's a very talented knucklehead. I told you that. But guess what a very talented knucklehead did last year? Here's his stats to let you know that I was right. Dallas traded for George Pickens, who wasn't trying to get anything done in Pittsburgh. Here's what his stat line was for last year. I don't care about nothing you're going to say bad about him. Let me tell you what the numbers say. 92 receptions, 1,420 yards, and 9 tuds. With a CD Lamb on the other side. This cat caught 92 passes, not being the first option on the offense. Being the second option, the cat almost had 100 catches. And he had 1,420 yards receiving. That is big time yardage for a second, wide receiver, the wide receiver, because the X receiver was CD. He was cooking everybody. And for somebody who went to the Dallas Cowboys and Las Vegas Raider Monday Night Football game last season, when he and CD Lamb both got bitched for the first quarter of the game because they were at the Red Rock Casino and they missed curfew, George Pickens cooked the entire Raider defense once he got in there for 2 tuds. He was killing us. He was absolute in my face. And you know what I was saying? Because Bill Holloway was sitting right next to me. I was like, told you, Bill, look, he's killing us. Bill was like, well, there was no guarantee he was going to do that with Geno. I said, I don't care. I told you this dude was an absolute monster, bro. A monster. I'd rather have a talented knucklehead than somebody who is just off the rails, all right? So the situation with George Pickens is this. Even though George Pickens is scheduled to be the #1 franchise tag player at a $28 million price tag, the issue is that the Cowboys have been doing a lot of business trading guys who you don't think that they're going to trade. They traded a whole Micah Parsons when it seemed like that was the dumbest thing ever. Jerry Jones won that trade. The guy that they traded for and they got back in return, he was balling. They looked better. Their defense was more sound. They didn't have that distraction. Micah Parsons came over to the Packers, struggled a little bit, started playing well, and snapped his ACL. That's it. Jerry Jones looking like an absolute genius. Okay? George Pickens, they're saying, could be acquired for a 2nd-round draft pick. Now, understand George Pickens was picked up for a 3rd-round draft pick, but Jerry is not really wanting to pay cats right now. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up, you guys. Your boy's cooking, and it's windy out here. Okay? You can see by the strings on my WNBA hoodie that is blowing out here. So you better start doing me a little bit better than this, because I'm about to be inside. So George Pickens can be acquired, bruh, for a 2nd. But will it happen? I don't know, man. Dak Prescott did have an MVP caliber season. Statistically, that was the best season he ever played. He looked good. They just couldn't get nothing done. Dakota was cooking. I was even on her saying, hey, man, I can't cap. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be the guy that you hate for telling the truth than the person you love telling a lie. That's just me. I know a lot of y'all really love these guys that lie to y'all all the time. Their numbers speak volumes. But for me, I'd rather for you to hate me and me tell the truth. All right? So, nose running. Y'all know what that means. Got to get the hell up out of here pretty soon. Okay? All right. So anyway, that's the numbers. That's who. Let's go back. It's in order. Number 10, Daniel Jones. Number 9, Elijah Vera. Number 8, Tariq Woolen. Number 7, Devin Lloyd. Number 6, Kyle Pitts. Number 7, Trey Hendrickson. Number 5, Trey Hendrickson. Number 4, Rashid Shaheed. Number 3, Jalen Phillips. Number 2, Breece Hall. Number 1, George Pickens. Now, with that being said, I do got something else to say is this. There was, yesterday when I was looking at this list, There was a guy who was touted to be on this list by the name of Kenneth Walker III. Kenneth Walker, the Super Bowl MVP. There was talks that he was going to be the franchise tag. Now I'm hearing that that's not going to happen. Okay? Now I'm hearing that's not going to happen. All right? He might be able to walk in free agency. They might be willing to let him walk. All right? So that dude, that guy's a problem, man. Like, you better hope he don't land in the right spot. He land in the right spot and they give him the football. It is barbecue chicken, bro. So it's looking like it might be a little bit of a fire sale over there, up there in Seattle. Got to talk to my boy Bill Holloway about that more if he's on here. So what do you guys think, man? We got a quarterback with a torn Achilles on here. We got an old lineman that's going to want $27 million. We got because they can be traded. Okay, and it hasn't happened yet. All right, but it starts today. Then you got guys that probably ain't going nowhere. Woolen, Kyle Pitts definitely ain't going nowhere. Trey Hendrickson, like I said before, this dude, his salary number could be as high as $36 million for 1 year. Rashid Shaheed, there's rumors that Bill Holloway said yesterday that Shaheed might be available to be copped. If that's the case, I definitely would take him. Jalen Phillips, great young edge rusher, Breece Hall, and George Pickens. So let's see what we're talking about. Now, understand, this is not free agents. This is not free agents. This is not players that are already loose. These are franchise tag players. Right? Everybody else that you guys may be mentioning probably are available. All you got to do is give them a big enough bag. All right. So let me see what's going on with you guys, man. Chop it up with you guys. But I wanted to see what you guys thought about these names. I'm interested in two guys on this list. I'm interested in Pickens because if it was me, we all know who's the first pick for my team. I already know who the first pick of the NFL draft is going to be. Why not why not talk to Jerry Jones and get Pickens so we could have somebody to throw the ball to? George Pickens is not going to have to deal with having to share the football with CeeDee Lamb. He comes to the Raiders. He won't have to deal with that. But when he did deal with it, 92 receptions, 1,420 yards, and 9 touchdowns. He outplayed CD. He outplayed CD, and he was the second option. He was cooking everybody. Okay. So, hey, man, let him come over here and go to a couple of nightclubs, bro. I don't care. Shoot, I'll take him over to the Crazy Horse, too. I'll take him over to Dre's myself. I don't care. Long as your ass is catching touchdown passes. I don't care what you do. Long as you ain't in the police blotter. And as long as your ass ain't, doing something strange for some change, do what you want. Shit, you grown. Ain't my problem. Are you going to be at practice? Or are you going to be at the game? That's it. Okay. So let me see what you guys are talking about. Like I said, man, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Let's go. Let's make it pop, man. Let's get these numbers up. Let's see if we can get the 50 right quick. Like I said before, man, I'm always coming in giving you guys good game. And let's return the favor. All right, take care of your boy, man. Tip your bartender. All right. What's going on, Pootie? Salute, Pootie. What's going on? Hey, Pootie, I don't know how it is up there in the Bay, man, but it's been raining, sunny, raining. It's crazy down here. It's crazy. Okay, I just keep looking at the palm trees, and when the palm trees start looking like this, like right now, they're kind of like about 12:05. You know, you look at the clock, it's kind of 12:05-ish doing that. But when them cats start looking like they about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, they doing that. Inside, okay? Tell you that shit now. Jamal, what's going on, Ma? How about them Cowboys? Hey, Jamal, perfect. What y'all gonna do with Pickens, bruh? Are y'all gonna keep Pickens? I mean, you guys are in a very unique position because you got two home run wide receivers, bro. I know Dakota likes it. Just imagine if y'all talking to Jamal, if the Cowboys had a tight end, oh my God. Your running game's all right. But if you guys had a tight end, it just make it even worse. You got to pick your poison between them two dudes. Man, that's a problem, bro. That is a problem. The problem is Jerry don't want to pay them cats. He don't want to pay both of them dudes. But y'all got the best, to me. Cowboys got the best receiving tandem in the league. George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. I can't think of nobody who better than that, bro. I can't think of a 1-2 tandem better than that. Let me know if you got somebody you could bring up. I don't see it. Okay? Maybe when healthy, a healthy Tyreek Hill and a Jaden Waddle, but Waddle wants out. Chubb is out. Cheetah's out. And you got Tua turn the ball over, throwing you the ball. So it is what it is. Let's get these likes up, y'all. All right, man. Carlos Haller in the building, man. What's going on? Los Sanchez. Mario Ruiz. What's up, big dog? Unknown Raider guy. Whittington Thomas. What's going on, Pippin? What's going on, Pippin? All right. Take my ass in the house, bro. I'm telling you. Ain't going to be no cigar smoking tonight. Ain't handing, bro. Okay. All right. Mike Evans. Mike Evans, Pootie. Glad you mentioned him. It was just reported his agent, Mike Evans, just reported that his agent says that he will be playing in 2026 for his 13th year. A lot of people were thinking that he's gonna might retire. So they saying that he is playing, but they did not designate whether or not he's gonna be with Tampa or he's gonna be on the move. That's another name to look forward to. See what's popping. Okay, he's not being franchise tagged, at least not at this point. Okay, now understand you don't have to franchise tag a player. You don't have to do it. But like I said, there's a few teams that are thinking about doing it. Last year, just for context, you guys, last year there was only 2 players in the entire National Football League that was franchise tagged. Only 2 players. One of them was Trey Hendrickson. I can't remember who the other one was. No, T. Higgins. T. Higgins from the Bengals and Trey Hendrickson. Those are the only 2 dudes that was franchise tag. That's it. Nobody else. Nobody else did it because nobody wanted to pay that money. All right. All right, man. Mr. IHOP, what's going on, man? Salute. What's happening? Unknown Raider guy, what's going on? Whittington Thomas says, rip Reverend Jesse Jackson, man. Hey, man, salute to the Reverend. The good Reverend, man. Salute. Salute to Jesse Jackson, man. Job well done, man. Job well done. All right. Savvy, what's going on, Savvy? What's happening? Justin Sizzle, what's going on? Justin Sizzle, what's popping? Hey, man, like I said, man, I've been running around handling business, trying to just enjoy the rest of my evening, okay? I got the wife is in there making some of her famous turkey spaghetti tonight with the grocery store with her. Like I always tell you guys, man, take your ass to the grocery store to make sure she getting what you want to get. That's what I'm there for. I'll be like, all right, it'd be like this. Okay, babe, you go that way and I go that way. What do you think I'm doing? Collecting the stuff that I want. She got the car, she wheeling around. She come back with 2 or 3 things. What is all this? Oh, man, this is to make the spaghetti, this is to make the turkey tacos. This is the, you got to look out for yourselves, young man. Y'all got to look, you got to do better. If you knew better, you'd what? You do better. That's what. If you knew better, you do better. Write that down, bro. Write it down. Write it down. Here, you want a highlighter? Write that shit down, dog. Okay? All right. What's going on, P? Hey, P, I don't know what it is up there in Portland, but it's looking like Portland right now here. And this isn't what I moved here for. I didn't move. This reminds me like I'm back in the Bay. This is the Bay Area weather right now. This looks like San Francisco right now, like I'm on Pier 39 or something. This ain't LA, bro. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, the sky's not supposed to be looking like this. All right, wrong color, huh? Wrong color. All right, I'm getting my ass in this house, bro. All right, man, what's going on? All right, Justice Saw, salute to the goose. Get the likes up. What's happening? I wonder why I saw on the TV gym today the Bengals could franchise tag Henderson. I just told you. Trey Hendrickson, bro, this cat is a guy who he had 17 and a half sacks in 2023. He had 17 and a half sacks in 2024. I don't know how many he had last year, but I'm sure he had double-digit sacks. This dude is a premier edge rusher in the National Football League. If he didn't play for the Bengals, he would have a bigger name. His name would be synonymous with Crosby and Watt and Nick Bosa and all these names like that. He'd have a name like that, but he's in a raggedy ass market. So they're like, man, shit, man, we'll just pay you per year, but the franchise tag, you can't franchise tag somebody 3 years in a row, bro. Your boy Charles Woodson, what do you think happened? Al Davis didn't have the money to give him a big contract. Franchise tagged him the first year. Franchise tagged him again the next year, and then the next year he couldn't do it again. So he was a free agent and he went to the Packers. That's how Woody left. Woody didn't leave because he wanted to lead the Raiders. He left because he didn't have no money. Al didn't have the money to pay him. Because he had to sign, he couldn't franchise tag him a third year. You got to pay that dude a contract, a multi-year one with a big-ass signing bonus. You can't be deferring all that stuff off longer than, you can't franchise tag a player longer than 2 years, bro. And Hendrickson is second year. They're either going to have to shit or get off the pot. It is what it is, bro. You got to pay to play. Okay? Stop going to the strip club with tokens from Chuck E. Cheese. That ain't gonna get you no lap dances, homie. Them girls want some money, okay? Trying to help you guys out. All right, man. Straight up. All right, you don't know what it is. All right, man. Salute. Bill Holloway. What's up, Bill? What's good? Driving and listening from cold-ass Washington State. Hey, dog, it might be cold up there, but it's cold to me. You know me, bro. Hey, it's got to be in the 50s or 40s right now. Nah, dog. It's not what I do, bruh. It's not what I do. I'm 75, 80, 83. Shit, it better be 70 degrees or higher. This is not what I moved here for. Okay? They need to, hey, Lord, you need to, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who made you mad here, but hey, it's not what I do. Fix it. Okay? All right, man, fix it. I don't like being cold. All right, man, straight up, okay? All right, man, you guys are out there on those roads. Y'all better be careful out there. Okay, keep your heads on a swivel. Okay. Daniel Barry Swartz in the building. Okay. Said it's going to snow in Portland. See, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all different breed than me, bro. Different breed. No, and no. I go to the snow. I don't live in the snow, okay? I go there. This is beautiful out here. Where's the hot cocoa? Where is the warm room? Hey, it's nice. I'll be coming out a little later, smoking cigars. I go to the snow, all right? Justice I said, so what happens with Eugene? Eugene's not getting franchise tag. He's already got his money. What you need to be doing, Justice Size, you need to be asking Eugene what happens with Eugene, because Eugene has you by the short hairs. Eugene has his money guaranteed. He does not have to like you, talk to you, befriend you. All he has to do is do this. Eugene got you. He already got you. He's already got you, dog. He don't got to do shit. That's the problem. Okay? That's why I said Spike Tech. If Brady wasn't his boy, he shouldn't be here. Okay? But it is what it is. So there ain't no talking to Eugene. Eugene's guaranteed $18 million if you keep him, if you cut him. The only thing you could do is hopefully trade him and somebody says, all right, we'll take his salary. Outside of that, you're stuck. All right, man. 212, what's going on? What's happening? Salt Lake City in the building. All right, it's probably snowing there too. All right, man, straight up. Okay. Just I still don't understand the franchise tag. Well, look at it this way, bro. All right, let me put it to you. Okay, let me see, Justin, to see based on how old you are, man. Were you around when stores like Pennies and Sears and I don't know if you know about Montgomery Wards. You might bet too young, but they used to have something when I was a kid called Layaway. So my mom would go to the mall and go to Sears or go to those places, and she would pick out our school clothes, pick them all out, and she would put them on layaway, meaning that she would come and put some money down on them, and then she could gradually come in and use her, her card, or come in and pay on it gradually. And then by the time the school year come, make the last payment, pick up the clothes, shoes, socks, drawers, whatever, and go. So the franchise tag is basically layawaying is reserving your player. It's reserving a room. You want a room? You gonna go to Vegas for Memorial Day weekend? You want a guaranteed room? You pay in advance. You say, hey, I'm coming here. I need a room. What's the fee? Hey, you want a guaranteed room? You can pay up front, or you can put a deposit down. You come, and then when you get there, it's non-refundable. You come there, you break bread, we give you a room key. That's all it is. It's just reserving your player. That's all you're doing. It's the same thing. Okay? Rent a car. You reserve a car to rent it. Same thing. You're renting a player for a year. You're saying, I want Trey Hendrickson for a year. How much is he going to cost? Edge rusher is going for him, it's going to be like $36 million. You got to pay him way more than the average. The average is $26,595 million. He got paid 33 last year, so he gets a raise. It's going to be like 36. That's what it means, bro. It's that simple. It's just reserving a player. That's all. You don't got to worry about your room being taken. Or when you go to the movie theater here in LA, you can actually buy your seat. Like you can look on the thing or airplane. That's perfect. Perfect. Airplane's a perfect analogy. Airplane, man, when you're getting ready to get on the plane, man, and you book your seat and you pay for it, that's your seat. And then when you got Big Shirley sitting in your seat, you got to let the stewardess know that Big Shirley's sitting in your shit. Okay? That's my seat. I'm sitting in 56 E, and she's sitting in 56 A, B, C, D, E. Somebody got to get up. Okay, she got one cheek on 3 seats and another cheek on the other 3. Somebody got to get up because I just paid $400. That's what it means. Okay, if you can't understand it after that, then I can explain it. All right. Okay, Carrie, what's going on from Pennsylvania? Never miss your show. I appreciate it, bro. Patrice said Paul Allen. Said I like Rashid Shaheed. The only thing about him, bro, P, is that he didn't get a chance to cook in the bowl, man. They neutralized him, dog. He didn't get a chance to cook. They really were like making sure I had to give them credit on that. Their coverage on him with the punt and kickoff returns and him getting loose, they didn't let him get loose. Okay? And they didn't let Njimba get loose. Because all they had to do was run the football all day. So I like them too. I'm hopefully that happens. All right, y'all. All right. Okay. Isaac Samala, Rashid Walker. Yeah, Rashid Shaheed. Jermaine. What's up, Shaq? Thanks for keeping it real. That's all I know, bro. All right. Right now, I'm keeping it real cold. Okay. I'm telling you. Look at how light, dark. See, they playing out here, bro. They're playing out here. Hey, this is not what I do, bro. I see this shit is all gray. I'm about to take my ass aside. What's going on, Chucky Chuck? Okay. All right, man. What's happening? Okay. Don 6. All right, man. I see those what. I told y'all about George Pickens, baby. Y'all didn't want to believe me. I told you he was a monster. 92 receptions. Knucklehead. 92 receptions. 1,420 yards. 9 tutties. Nothing to talk about. Make the trade, bruh. I'm willing to do it. Still got to pay him, though. If it was me, if those are the first pick. Second pick, yo, Jerry. Hey, man, what's up? George Pickens, how those Pickens? 26? No significant injuries? You got him? Oh, you guys don't even understand, bro. You're not even thinking like me. I'm thinking about absolute domination. You got Genty running the football. You got Mendoza throwing the football. You got Brock Bowers getting separation every time he's out there. You got Trey Tucker in the slot. You got George Pickens on the outside stretching the defense. Ain't nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about. All right. Justice Saw said, why is the running back played the least? Because they've been devalued. They've been devalued. The running back has been devalued years ago. They've been doing that. Okay? They've been saying, we don't need a running back. We can have a running back by committee. We don't need... Saquon changed that. Saquon fixed the market. Okay? Because of when he signed the deal with the Eagles, they overpaid him. Remember when Saquon got signed and traded to the Giants, from the Giants to the Eagles, he got overpaid. They thought that he got paid too much, and the league was mad because the Eagles, they said the Eagles messed up the market. What did Saquon do? He went for 2K. Saquon 2K, won the bowl. He fixed the market. But the cap number is still the cap number because you got Saquon getting paid this, and then you got all the other running backs still not getting it. It hasn't stabilized. The market hasn't stabilized yet on the running back, but it's been devalued. Remember when Josh Jacobs was with us and we offered him we offered him 12 million or 11 million per. Tom Telesco offered him 11 million per and said he wasn't going to pay a penny more, maybe 12 million. What did he do? He went and signed with the Packers for 13 something, 13-1 or 4 or something. He got like an extra almost 1.5 million. That was the Saquon Barkley year. That's when Barkley got traded over there and he got paid that big money, and the Packers were willing to pay Josh Jacobs more than what Tom Telesco was willing to pay, and he left. So the cap number at that time was 12 million something, 12.6 or something. No, like I think it was 12.1. 12.1. Josh Jacobs got like 13.2 or something. He got $1 million more than the cap number. So he made more money leaving the Raiders than he would have if he would have stayed. And he was willing to take a hometown discount, but Tom Telesco kept playing with him. He's like, no, I'm good. That's why I don't give Josh Jacobs as much grief as you guys give him grief, because I understand. But all that jaw-jacking and that lip wrestling he was doing, okay? No, that was too much. Okay? You left, stop talking. All right? You got your money, you're over there, stop talking. But he kept talking. So that's why. All right? The league did it. Okay, Marcus Guillaume in the building said, Jermaine says the Raiders need a number 1 receiver. Badly. Very badly. All right, man. Racing guy trying to stay dry, man. Gonna pour soon in Vista Valley. Cold weather make me hungry. Hey, dog, like I said, man, wife in there about to cook it up. She got the heater already. It's already blasted up. Bill, you wouldn't like my house, Bill. I know you one of them kind of cats that get hot quick. You wouldn't like my house, bro. My house is a balmy 76, bro. Okay. Sometimes I be having it up. It be getting as high as 80 in there. I don't. She goes, it's hot in here. Oh, it is. Oh, really? Oh, okay. All right. Let me cut the heater off. I cut it off a little bit. Okay. You wouldn't like my house, bro. You'd be like, oh, it's so hot in here. No, it isn't. It's nice in here. Okay. Straight up. All right, DJ, what's going on? Foss, the WNBA fit is higher. Hey man, I support everything, bro. I mean, I guess it's like a Nike store in my house, bro. Okay, I got all kinds of fits. I just grab. I got to go to my son's school today and actually go and talk to some people. I always make sure I'm looking like I'm supposed to, man. I was like, let me go ahead and put this on. All right, throw this on, throw the matching hat on, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I could have went like this, you know. I mean, I could have did that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I was with a head, this is that, yeah, that. Okay. So, yeah, I'm always going to be fresh to death. Appreciate it, though. Okay. Also, go to MatthewShackUnfiltered.com, man. We did sell a couple of things. I was surprised, man. I woke up, man, had a couple of the Ashton Genty shirts sold. Okay. I was like, okay, go ahead, y'all. So go pick up something, man. Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. Savvy says Shaheed's interesting. Deadly punt return and kicker. Not a number one receiver in Seattle, but Kane Nelson quickly number one. He has a habit of following Kubiak around. He does. He does. He was a Saint when Kubiak was a Saint. He's very familiar with Derek Carr. There's rumors about Derek Carr possibly coming. He's talking about he coming out of retirement for a certain situation. Who knows? But he does like Kubiak. And we'll see. I would not be mad at that at all, bro. I would not. All right. That would be beautiful. All right. And salute to Coach Kubiak. His birthday's today. Okay. I think he's 39. I think he turned 39 today. Okay. Salute to Coach Kubiak. And salute to the GOAT, Michael Jordan. I don't care what nobody says, bro. You guys are just trying to step on Superman's cape, man. You guys are just trying to make up shit, bro. Like the amount of ridiculousness because you can't afford to get a pair of shoes, or you didn't get the shoes you wanted. Now you want to devalue the shoes by devaluing him. It's not working. Okay. When those Space Jam 11s come out Christmas, you're going to be running around like you were for those Gamma 11s. All these people, you're going to be in line like you always have. Okay? Just keep it a buck, man. No, you're not messing nothing up at all. Just stop it. Okay? Voss said Tyreek Hill. Yeah, I haven't heard much from Reek other than he said he'll be back because he has like a dislocated knee cap and a ACL, but he's a guy who's gonna get back. You talk about somebody who's willing to work. He's gonna work, and he's not gonna work for you. He's gonna work for him. His ego is tied up into his speed. His ego is very much attached to that fastest man in the league situation. He that's part of who he is. He ain't gonna allow that to happen where he's crippling running around. He's gonna get that shit fixed, and he's gonna be trying to get back to where he was. He's gonna bust his ass, okay, to get back where he was. Matthew Burke in the house. Jerry Jones says he's gonna have contract talks with him at the combine. That's beautiful. But also remember last year when Jerry Jones said he was gonna have contract talks with Micah Parsons as well. All those talks, all those pictures of him talking to him at camp and all of that. What happened? He traded him. When push come to shove and it came down to the 11th hour, it's getting ready to be 12 midnight. Chloe's about to turn back into a pumpkin and you didn't clap. Time for her to go home, bruh. Okay? Jerry be Jerrying, bruh. He be Jerrying. All right. Okay. Justice Sasa, how are you feeling about the MJ situation? What do you mean? Here's how I feel about the MJ situation. Has ESPN reported on it? What will you expect me to do? If the entertainment sports leader isn't talking about it, if Stephen A ain't talking about it, if Skip Bayless and them ain't talking about it, if Fox Sports 1 and them ain't talking about it, why you want me to talk about it? What's there to talk about? If the man did all of what everyone wants to think he did, where's the police report? Where's the lawsuit? His father said they ain't got nothing to say. It didn't happen. But what you want me to sit up and talk about it? The man that has about 80 or 90 pairs of unworn Air Jordans in my house right now, all the way back to 1993 of shoes that I've never worn before. You want me to devalue all my shit to talk about something that never happened? Nah, I'll just wait for them to talk about it. And since they're not talking about it, I'm not talking about it. I mean, what do you think this is? Come on, bro. Really? Come on, dog. No, it ain't gonna be me. Too many other suckers out there, dog. I got too much invested. Okay? Not happening. All right. Hendricks said looking for another team, according to ESPN. He's always looking for another team. Come on, bro. The MILF in your neighborhood is always looking for another boyfriend. She got 10 kids. She look good, but she got 10 kids. Like 10, shit. That's 10 peanut butter jelly sandwiches and 10 box juices. What do you mean? Yeah, he's looking for somebody else because they ain't taking care of business. But he always what? Takes the old thing back. The old boyfriend always comes in, all right, baby, man, let's see if we could work something out. She let him in. Who else coming over there? Shit. Yeah, what it is, bro. Yeah, he looking. But he can't go nowhere. He cuffed. Simple as that. Like I said, man, you got to pay to play. I don't want to play the Hendrickson game like that, bro. I don't want to play that game, dog. If it's going to cost me a whole shit ton of money, I'm good. All right, Patrice, what's going on, P? All right, man. Mo, what's going on? What's happening? All right, man. All right, man. SFH. Harold Johnson, Gino might be very high paid second line to start. I mean, Gino got you, dog. Gino is getting paid regardless. It's like being on workman's comp. Gino's on workman's comp. He ain't even hurt. He got a headache and he getting paid. Where's Gino at? Where's Eugene at? Oh, man, he got a migraine. Well, shit, I had the flu when I came to work. Yeah, he's on workman's comp, man. He getting his money regardless. Gino at the pool right now, man. He ain't tripping. You got to pay that man. You messed up. You messed up fooling with him. He's guaranteed $18 million. If he leaves and goes to another team, he's collecting a check. I mean, y'all got played again. This is the third quarterback in consecutive years you got played by. Jimmy G played you. Gardner Minshew played you. And he's playing you. That's why you need to draft a quarterback so you can stop being played. Come on, bruh. Come on, dog. That girl, you've been drugged and robbed by 3 different strippers in 3 consecutive weeks. Maybe you should what? Stop going to the strip club for a while, bro. I mean, damn. You getting roofied every time you there, bro. I mean, shit. You keep going back. Here he comes again. Oh, man, shit, I got to drink for him. Y'all saw that little drop come out. Yeah, that's all it takes. Do it. Little do it. And your American Express Platinum card is charged up. Okay, try to tell you. All right. SMS said Max coming to Chi-Town. Oh yeah, he's gonna come to Chi-Town, man, and go get him some Harold's chicken or something. He's gonna come to Chicago, man. Get him a Chicago dog or get him a Chicago style pizza, and he's gonna go right back to Las Vegas. I mean, come on, bro. Y'all don't got nothing, man. Chicago, you don't got nothing. You have nothing. You have nothing that we can get from you. So I don't know why you think he's coming there, bro. Like I said before, you don't have a high draft pick, and you don't have anybody that we want. I mean, just stand in line and keep talking about what you're gonna do. It's not happening. Okay. Okay. Mervins. Yeah, Mervins used to do it. Mervins did it. Okay. Mike Holly said, yeah, man, my mom Dukes used to put stuff on layaway from Heights. Hey, man, my mom did it all the time. It wasn't really about the money. It was just good. It was just a good deal because back then, which is why they don't do it anymore. Because back then you would get all those summer sales. Like when they first started getting the stuff in, you were able to get those sales, the prices from the summer, and the prices would be locked in. You know, like Macy's. Back when I was a kid, they would have Bill knows because we grew up in the same mall, Eastridge, Bill. They would have Macy's White Flower Day sales, and White Flower Day was like in April, and then they would have what our parents and grandparents would have is catalogs. They didn't have websites. They didn't have let's go to the website. We had something called a Sears catalog, where a big ass, thick ass catalog that looked like this. Like, put a 1 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. Put some hundreds in. Like a phone book full of shit. And you can look a season ahead in there, go to the boys section, because my parents had 2 boys. Look in the boys section, look at the ages, and then just pick shit. This and get, then they pull the thing, out the back, the little perforated thing in the back, and then you just you'd write in the stock number and the amount, and you walk in there and do that, and they'd be like, okay, it's gonna be this amount. How much would you like to put down? You could put as little as $5 down, whatever you wanted to put down. My mom would be like, okay, my mom would usually come and put like $20 on it or whatever, 20 bucks. And then over the course of the summer, just gradually, she's in there for whatever. Oh, I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna throw another 10 on it, 5 on it. And usually what would happen is right before school started, because they would take your stuff off the floor and put it in the back. They would literally take whatever you bought, shoes, drawers, socks, pants, shirts, undershirts, whatever it was, take it and put it in the back and put it in a box and put your name on it, boop, and it'd be in the stock room. Nobody had your shit. So if everything was gone, they didn't have it. Mom would come in, okay, a couple of days before school start, okay, we're gonna go down there, we're gonna go get your school clothes. Anything else I wanted, I'm at Foot Locker. They didn't have Foot Locker. They had an athlete's foot. Okay, they don't have them anymore, but they had athlete's foot. They didn't have Foot Locker back then. Athlete's foot to go over there and go get my kicks, because even then I was a sneakerhead. Go over there and go get my shit over there. Go over here, get whatever. And then she would pay the last payment, and then they would bring all these bags out and shit. Here you go, Mr. Shaq. Thank you. Cool. I got all my school clothes, and that's it. So they don't do that no more, because it doesn't behoove them to put all that shit on hold for you to go somewhere else and buy it. So that's what it was back in them days. All right. Sam Tanker, Bill Holloway paying for the privilege for the player to not to talk to no one else. I mean, pretty much what you're supposed to be doing when you tell them, would you like to be my girl? Will you marry me and shit? That shit don't work now. Rings and all of that. You would really think that if that's your girl, she shouldn't be entertaining her work husband. Okay. I be hearing people talking about, oh, that's my work husband. Oh. Shit, I don't know what kind of cat you are. Shit, damn, I ain't never heard that. Oh, well, that's my work husband. Work what? Let me go down there and let me holler at your work husband right now, real quick. Yeah, I think based on what the picture I've seen, I think this is a perfect amount of grip. Let me grip his ass real quick. Shit, crazy as hell. All right. She said, you got to bring a big coat out there when you come outside, because you know how cold you run. I know, man, I don't run hot, bruh. I don't run hot. But it's good because it keeps me alert. If I come out here and I'm too warm, I'm too comfortable, and I ain't gonna have that same type of aggression. Okay, let that coldness creep in a little bit. All right, you already know what it is. Put your coat on. Yeah, man. Let me go ahead and do that right quick. Yeah, go ahead. What the hell wrong with you guys? Yeah, let me go ahead and do that right quick. All right. Straight up. Justice House said, yeah, man, when coupon time wanted the ball, low ball Josh Jacobs can't make it up. A Charger running silver and black. I mean, let's not get it twisted. I mean, you always got somebody running the silver black that ain't silver and black. I mean, there ain't no use blaming one person. That's just your MO. It's just what your MO is. You haven't had a all Raider regime since 2011. You haven't had all Raiders since Al. Mark does not care about having all Raiders, bro. It is what it is. So you always got somebody else in the house. There ain't no use complaining about it no more, bro. I don't bitch about it no more. It is what it is. Okay. All right, Bill said, shit at my house, man, it's set between 72 and 76, warmer with the fireplace. All right, cool then, Bill. Shit, I can come over your house then. I come over your house then. Shit, I don't like being in cold houses, bro. Especially, you can stay at my house. Man, freezing as hell in here. Hey, man, turn the heater on. Oh, no, we keep the heater. We keep it at like 63 in here. Shit. You should have told me that before I came over here. What you doing, Shaq? Oh, man, I'm about to go to the hotel, dog. You crazy as hell. Nah, dog. I don't play that. Okay. Teresa, anybody smart knows we just won Daytona. No dumped on that man's son. He was pulling out the ice that case shirt. The people are dumb. You know what's the bad part about it? I'm sorry to say, P, the people that was hating the most was people that look like us. I saw plenty of people who didn't look like Michael Jordan all over social media and shows and everything explaining it right. I saw plenty of people who didn't look like me absolutely got Mike's back. And then I seen people that look just like me trying to make it about them. The funniest thing I saw, Patrice, this is just between me and you people. No one else is listening. The funniest thing that I saw, there was a little video of this dude. I told my wife about it because my wife didn't know anything about it. I told her about it because it's his birthday today. All right, man, this dude was throwing away some Jordans. He was throwing away. I know exactly what Jordans he was throwing away. He had a pair of white Columbia white 11s, which I do have in there, brand new, never worn. He had that and some other shoes he was throwing away, and he was like, playing around with little boys, blah blah blahs, Mike. I can't f with you no more, Mike. And he was putting them in the trash. You know what I noticed about him throwing those in the trash, those Jordans that he was throwing in the trash, because he did throw some Jordans in the trash. Them Jordans were old as shit. Them Jordans were worn to be damned. Them Jordans, the damn seams were coming out of them damn. They was scuffed up like they needed to be thrown away. Throw away a brand new pair. Go and get me a brand new box that's dead stock. Grab those, throw those in the trash, light them with some lighter fluid. Not the ones that you've been wearing, that you've had in the collection, that you used to mow the grass with. I don't give a shit about you throwing away some old ass mics. And they never showed his face either. I'm like, it just begs to figure that it's a fool thinking a sneakerhead like me. I've been a sneakerhead since 1977, dog. There is no way, oh God's green earth, I didn't notice them Jordans were old as shit. Okay, come on, bro. All right, them Jordans were so old. You know, the arm that has the ball out, Mike got the arm stretched out and the ball like that. The arm was missing off of the logo. It was just a one-arm Jordan shit like this. No basketball. Man, cut it out, bruh. Stop playing with us over here, right? I'm like, man, come on. There ain't nothing to talk about. Michael Jordan sued NASCAR. It's very simple. Michael Jordan and his team sued NASCAR and won just a couple months ago. He won the case. They settled with him. They changed the whole charter system. They were holding the entire NASCAR hostage. They had been suing NASCAR for 2 years. Okay? They won. Jordan just won the Daytona 500, bro. That's a premier race. That is the Indianapolis 500, Daytona 500. That shit is a chip. That is a championship in NASCAR. That is an NBA title. That is a Super Bowl. That is a national championship. That is a World Series title. That is a Stanley Cup title in racing. And he's black. Man, anything to try to mess it up, but it wasn't the people who you thought. It was the people who's mad because they didn't get Jordans last week for the All-Star. It's the people who's walking around with their feet with no new shoes. Those were the people that were trying to say he did some shit. The father standing right there, the mother standing right there. They showed the whole clip. They cut the clip for when he was doing that. They didn't show the beginning part where the kid asked Mike, could you get this out of my back? And he was trying to get it out. Oh, well, I didn't see ice come out. Man, come on, bruh. Come on, dude. His father's right there. Come on, man. You guys are stupid. But they want to be stupid because they didn't get no shoes. Like I said before, there's a couple of releases coming out real quick. When those Wolf Gray 5s come out next week, when the mother shoes come out, and when those Space Jam 11s come out this year, we'll see whether or not you still feel the same. All right? That's simple. Nothing else to talk about. Okay? All right. Bill Holloway said, get ready to snow here. You guys are up a creek. All right, man. Okay, I'm not talking about Jordan no more. All right, man. No, I'm not talking about Jordan no more. Okay, I'm good. I said what I needed to say. All right. Bill Holloway said we need to get that old line fixed. Hey, man, look at it this way, Bill. Okay, Bill, I'm going to put it in terms you can understand. Bill, when you're fixing one of those UPS trucks up there, bro, and you got to do the brakes, and you got to change the calipers, and you got to, do something with the alternator. Whatever part comes in first, Bill, you're fixing it. You're not, oh, well, you know what? I need to fix the brake lines before I fix this. Whatever the damn tool guy who delivers the tool parts to you gives you first is what you're doing first. Oh, well, we didn't get those in yet, but here's the calipers. Oh, well, let me work on that. That's how I feel about it. It ain't no working on the line, then working on wide receiver. It's whatever comes first. Whatever part comes in first is what I'm doing first. Okay? Well, I need for you to do that first. Well, the part ain't in here. So what do you want me to do? Well, go ahead, man, and change the thermostat. Okay, I'll do that. Come on, man. Come on, Bill. We're not playing those games, Bill. We're going to do whatever comes first. Whoever comes first is what we're doing first. Okay? Simple as that. All right? Okay? That's what I say. All right, man, straight up. Okay? All right. Okay, like I say, I ain't talking about Jordan no more. I'm done talking about Jordan. Jose Torres. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, they knew exactly what they was doing, P. Come on, dog. Savvy. Robert Duvall. Yeah, man. Salute to Robert Duvall, man. Hey, man, that's Tom Hagen from The Godfather. Tom Hagen from The Godfather, man. The consigliere. 95's a good long life, man. Absolute legend. All right. Absolute legend. Okay. All right, Harold Johnson. I use Layaway all the time. Yeah. Yeah. My family used it all the time. All right, man. Okay, straight up. All right, man. Okay, old man Al Jordan in here too. P in here. Wendy Thomas says my mom would always order from the catalog and pay an installment till it was paid out before school started. My mom did the same shit. It was like a credit card. It was like a credit card without having a credit card. It was a beautiful system. I know that Walmart was doing it for a while, but now they don't do it anymore. But I mean, it worked. It worked. And what I liked about it is I would be able to get what I wanted, because it was like, okay, you know me, I'm always trying to leverage my shoes, man, and my jackets. Like I'm trying to leverage that. So it was cool because my mom didn't have to worry about the old excuse of, you don't need those because we got to get you pants, and the amount of money that's going to cost for those shoes, I could buy you 3 pairs of pants and 3 shirts and blah, 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 blah. I didn't have to do that. I'm like, Mom, when are we going to start doing the layaway? I started doing that. She's like, why are you concerned about that? I didn't tell her the whole plan, Patrice, because, there's going to be some good stuff. Sorry, Mom, let's look through the catalog, and I'll do that with her. Like, why, boy, what are you concerned about? I said, because I want to have certain stuff, and I don't want to, for it to be sold out. No, that wasn't what it was. Because as soon as she went to get it, it was going in the back. It's because she had all that other money that, hey, we walking by the shoe spot. Hey, Mom, let's go in here look for some shoes. Hey, what do you order? My mom's like, why are you getting sizes? I just want to see what they look like. I just want to see what they look like. Mom shaking her head. Oh, yeah, can you get me a size of these? Come on. You looked at them. Now, why are you putting your feet in them? Oh, because I just want to see how they fit. My mom is shaking her. She know what I'm doing. You know, when you're a kid, you run in the shoes. See how fast you are? Run to one side of the store, run back. Mom like, okay, let's go. Well, Mom, we might as well get them now. I ain't buying no damn shoes, boy. Come on, Mom. It makes sense. It makes sense because my clothes are already paid for. Let's get the shoes now. My mom be looking at me. Boy, you better hurry up and take them shoes to the register before I change my mind. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? And I'm pushing it. Let me get a pair of red shoelaces. Mama, did I say anything about some shoelaces? I was like, come on, Mom, it's gonna match the shirt. Remember the shirt that you got me? That one shirt matches that. Mommy, you better hurry up and get that before I change my damn mind. Oh yeah, man, give me can I get some shoe cleaner? No. You gonna have to buy that yourself. Like, all right. What am I doing? Walking out with my shit. I learned early. Layaway gets me my shoes and my jacket. Remember the members only jacket? Oh yeah. You had to have a members only. Bill, you remember when we had to have the members only jacket. Had to have the members only jacket. Had to have the shoes. All that shit. Hey. I came to school looking fly every year. Cats mad because their mama didn't go to Layaway. So guess what they were wearing? The shit from last year, or the shit that their older brothers and sisters hand me down. But I'm the oldest. You don't get to hand down nothing to me. I'm the oldest. There is no hand me down. It's go to the store and hand me down those shoes on the top to the left. That's how it was with me. Okay, straight up. Try to keep it gangster. So that's how it went down. All right, man. Loved it. All right, man. Straight up. All right, that's the profile. Yeah, talk about the profile. That people are dumb. I see, man. People want to put on the internet, see if you can get you for burning the J's. And I'm just telling you, impress me with some brand new J's. Don't impress me with some old ass J's, bruh. Okay. When they're yellow on the bottom, when you got 11s, the bottom's clear. Do not impress me by throwing some yellow bottoms. Not no red bottoms, Patrice. Not no Louis, some Christian Louboutin red bottoms. Some yellow bottoms. You don't get to impress me by throwing some shoes that are old to be damned. All right? Come on. All right? When the inside insole has rubbed off and it says Ike on it, not Nike, Ike, I'm not impressed by you throwing them mugs away. You should have threw them away before you saw the video, but you didn't. But you didn't. Okay? I saw nobody burn nothing new. I saw nobody. Okay? Then if I was to see something, I'm going to analyze what model, what shoe, how much was it? I'm going to go to StockX. How much are these worth? If you burn some damn what they call some of them Jordan 6 rings, them shoes are $75. I don't give a damn. Did you care about that shit? All right, come on, bro. You got Jordans that's worth $800, $900, $1,000. Burn something that's valuable. I didn't see nobody even burning up no damn Gammas. I didn't see nobody doing nothing impressive at all, bro. Nobody was doing anything impressive. Cut it out. Stop. That's how I know it's cap. All right, man. Straight up. All right, man. You said just draft Jordan Tyson. I mean, I've been hearing about him, man, but I don't know, man. I don't know, Reese. I don't know because like I said before, how many rookies do you guys want? You got a rookie head coach. You got a rookie offensive lineman. I mean, you got a rookie coach, rookie head coach. You got a rookie quarterback. You got a rookie defensive coordinator. You got a rookie offensive coordinator. You got a special team coordinator who hasn't been in the NFL in 4 years. Where's the veteran? You're going to need a veteran doing something. Come on, man. You're rookied out. Everybody's new. Okay? Come on, man. We need some veterans. Everybody's walking around. Ashton Genty has more experience as a running back than Clint Kubiak has as a head coach. Andrew Janocko has never been an OC. Rob Leonard has never been a DC. Come on, bro. Okay? I'm just being honest. Y'all want to keep trying to get it. You're going to have a whole rookies out there, everybody looking at each other. You ever try to have a bunch of kids try to police themselves, man? You got a bunch of kindergartners running around and you trying to tell one of them is going to have enough sense for everybody. Hey, man, why don't we just all sit down and just wait for the ice cream? No, they're chaos because you don't got nobody that's old enough to galvanize. You need veterans. You rookied up. You rookied all the way around. You better try to start thinking about some shit. Okay? All right, man. Get a ring. And he had a ring and everything. That's right. Okay, they told us NASCAR. Yeah, I know it is. He sued NASCAR and won, and now they're trying to mess him up. But I saw a whole bunch of dudes that look like you, Bill. They straight were like, oh no, that's not what happened. No, you watch the video and you got to see the whole. This was cut in the context, and Jordan didn't do anything wrong. They were on Jordan's side. I saw everybody else coming up with all the, oh, Jordan is over there playing and PDFing, and I'm like, man, y'all sorry, man. Y'all just don't got no money for no shoes. Just say that shit. Just say you didn't come up. That's it. That's it. Just say that, bro. Okay? That's all. I'd have more respect for you. All right. Yeah, Dale Earnhardt and Daniel Kirkpatrick. Yeah, man, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Yep. Okay. All right, man. And what was his name? Jeff drove the Pepsi car. What was his name? Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon. I used to like Jeff Gordon too. All right, man. Okay, yeah. Okay, straight up, man. So I'm reading. All right, man. Black and Gray out. What's going on, Black and Gray out? All right, man. We over here chilling. I'm about to take my ass in the house. Yeah, starter jackets, all that shit. Have your starter jacket and your fitted. All that. Okay? I mean, that was back when you can actually really get some good shit. Okay? You could really get some good shit all the way up like to the 80s. Like to the 80s, you can get good shit at Sears and J.C. Penney's and Montgomery Ward, Macy's. You know, if you were in other markets, you know, in South, my grandmother and them, they had Dillard's down there, stores like that. You can get shit. Okay. After like the 90s hit, that's when shit started getting whack in there. Like that's when clothes started getting whacked. That's when you had to go to separate shit and go get your shit. Like you couldn't just go there and just come up. Like going to one store and walking out with everything outside of my shoes, because I wasn't wearing them ones that were in there. You know, the ones that they were connected. You know, they had the plastic and that shit was connected like this. And if you snapped them apart, you had to buy them and shit. Those kind of shoes, never me, bro. Wouldn't be me. Athlete's foot, homie. Simple as that. I didn't play at all. They didn't have Foot Locker back then. Okay? They didn't have Champs. They didn't have none of that shit. They didn't have a Nike store. I went to Athlete's Foot. That's the place. I need those. Okay? By the time the late 80s came, I was grown. I was in college. I was buying my own shit. Or I was having a shooby-dooby go buy my shit. Or give me the money to go buy my shit. I didn't play. By then, 89, 90, they had Foot Locker. And it's like, okay, now I'm outside. I ain't a kid now. Time for me to buy my own shit. Okay? Yeah. I ain't gotta finagle moms no more. Moms come to my house. She's like, what are all these shoes doing here? You only got 2 feet. I'd be like, yeah, that's true. But shoot, that's 14 shoes for a week. Pair of shoes a day, 7 days, 14 shoes. She like, shake her head. She like, I'm glad I ain't buying them no more. Cool. I still got them though, Mom. I love you, but damn, I'm not playing. Okay. I remember his only jackets never fit my shoulders to split the seam in the store. Well, yeah, because you missed the wide back, Bill. You missed the wide back. That was back with shit. That was back in the shit. I was back in the 32 waist, 29 length days. Okay. I mean, shit, I dressed the same. I dressed the exact same. 501s and Jordans. The same, dog. I wear Levi's and wear Jordan. I don't change nothing, bro. Levi's, 501s, Jordans. The same shit I've been wearing forever. I do it to this day. I wear the same shit. Same jackets. You know, those same Bill, you know, all you guys used to, you white cats used to wear the Levi with the fake fur. What's that shit called? What's that called? Parker jacket. What that shit's called? Okay, the jean jacket that had I got that shit. I wear all that shit. That's all I wear, bro. You could put me back in 1994 and I'll be looking the same. I don't change, dog. Nothing. Our style, our era doesn't go out of style. You young cats out there telling us we're too old to wear Jordans, you're wearing our shit. We're not wearing yours. We're not wearing skinny jeans. We're not doing none of that shit you guys do. You're wearing our clothes. You're wearing our shoes. You're standing in line fighting for our shit. Okay, you understand that? You guys have not been innovative at all when it comes to the gear, because you don't even want to wear your own shit. You want to wear our shit. Okay, straight up. All right, get my ass in this house soon. Okay, all right, man. Yeah, starter jackets. Yeah, starter jackets, man. I need to get me another one. Jeff Gordon was my favorite car. Yeah, Jeff Gordon was off the chain. Okay. We get the red Michael Jackson jacket. That's one thing my mom wasn't gonna let me buy no Michael Jackson jacket. Back when they used to have Wilson's Leather. I don't know if they still have Wilson's Leather, but they used to have a place called Wilson's Leather. And when that damn Beat It jacket came out, they had the Beat It jacket. They had the Michael Jackson Billie Jean jacket. Them jackets was $400 or $500 back then. That just was not happening. Okay, that just wasn't happening. I wasn't gonna get no doom 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 chicka cha cha cha. I didn't. Ain't no with no chicka cha 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 with me. It was a damn starter jacket and a damn some type of new era hat. Same shit I do now. And that was what it was. Okay, but I wasn't gonna be no chicka cha cha cha. No Billie Jeans, not my love. None of that shit was on me because it cost too much. Which is why I never had one. Never. I wanted one though. Okay, because that would have been a shooby dooby. I would have been a shooby dooby, straight up magnet. But I didn't have it. Simple as that. And the dudes that had, they was always the corny cats. Okay, like Michael Jackson ain't 400 pounds, bruh. Stop it. Michael Jackson ain't 360. Come on. All right. Okay, all right, man. Okay, yeah, any female, you already know what it was. Any female that rocked it would have your boy's attention. You already know that. Okay? They had athletes, Foot Locker, Lady Foot Locker back in my days. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all a little bit younger. All right, man. Yeah, man, facts, because 1990, the very first Nike store here in Oregon. I'll tell you that shit now. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, when they opened up the Nike stores here in LA, back in the Bay, shit, I couldn't wait to put my application in because I was just thinking about the discount. I was like, what's the discount in here? Oh, it's 20%. I just worked there for the discounts and shit. Okay? Off the hook. Off the chain, but I always was fresh to death. All right, man. Yeah. All right, man. Get back in this house. Yeah, we pumped. We pumped in here. My mom got my brother a fake Michael Jackson leather jacket, and he loved it. Hey, I didn't even get that. My mom wasn't gonna do it. My mom was like, My mom always said this. Because when I was younger, when I was like in elementary school, I would lose jackets. Like we'd be out playing football, whatever, and I'd leave my jacket. Mama, where's your jacket? Go back and the jacket gone. So my mom got to the point where she like buy me a jacket, I'd lose the jacket, and then my mom be like, I ain't buying you another jacket. And my dad would be like, we gotta get him another jacket because we gotta buy him another one. It's cold, he's gonna be sick, we gotta buy him another jacket. So my mom would always be like, I don't want to buy your jackets because you be losing jackets. But when it got older, and I got them members only, I didn't lose that shit. You probably trying to buy me a damn Montgomery Ward's jacket. It says on the tag, it says Ward's on it or Sears on it. I didn't care about that shit. But when that shit said members only, when that shit said starter, when that I wasn't losing that. Because I do tell my dad, hey, Dad, just get me a starter jacket. He goes, oh, well, your mom says you be losing jackets. I like, Dad, you know I ain't losing this. All right. Go get it. Because I love when my dad was like, all right, just go get it. Mom, man, what you buying that for? He's going to lose it. I didn't lose that jacket. Shit. Yo, man, let me try your jacket on. No. Hell no. Hey, man, we about to shoot some hoops. What are you going to do? Or I'm going to go home, put my jacket up, then I'm going to come back. It's difference. Whole different jacket. All right, man, Black Steel. What's going on, Black Steel? What's happening? All right, man. Had the fake MJ jacket too. I thought it was it. I wish I would. My mom was like, hell nah, you ain't getting that shit. I was like, damn. I would have been. I would have been walking, and the damn street would have been lighting up. You know when Mike was taking the steps in the damn stones was lighting up the shit. When the nigga was stepping, we got like two. It would have been barbecue chicken. To see it was probably for the best, dog. It would have. It's probably for the best I didn't get one, dog. I mean, some things is probably for the best it didn't happen, because that would have been too much at that point. I was already doing too much. It would have been really bad for everybody. Okay, even for me, because I would have been preoccupied. Okay, good that I didn't do that shit. All right. So yeah, man, that's what's going on. I just gave y'all real quick for those of you guys are coming in late. You know how we veer around because we always get back to the point. Top prospects for the franchise tag: number 10, Daniel Jones; number 9, Elijah Vera; number 8, Tyreek Woolen; number 7, Devin Lloyd; number 6, Kyle Pitts; number 5, Trey Hendrickson; number 4, Rashid Shaheed; number 3, Jalen Phillips; number 2, Breece Hall; and number 1, George Pickens. So we'll see what happens, man. But if you want to keep your guy, you better go ahead and keep him locked in. You better put some handcuffs on him. All right, man. Love all y'all, man. What's up, E-Trip? You got to go back, bro. As you can see, these strings say, time to go. Love y'all. Matt, check a filter.